I want to show you how an HR manager might use Copilot in Microsoft 365 to make their jobs just a little bit easier. We're going to be working with David. David is an HR manager and he's got many things to do today. He's going to use Copilot to make his job just a little bit easier. The first thing he's got coming up is he has an interview with a job applicant. He's got a number of resumes. He wants to prepare for that interview, so let's help him do that. He's going to be interviewing Rose Johansson. We can use Copilot to get some questions that he might ask Rose about her experience to give David a better idea of how Rose might fit into their organization. So we can start Copilot here, and we're going to ask Copilot to give us some questions that we might ask Rose in the interview process. So let's start that up. Copilot has offered 10 questions we might ask Rose. Let's copy those and paste them into Word. So now David can look at these suggestions, add some of his own, take others away, and adjust them for the particular meeting he's about to have with Rose. So this has saved him a little bit of time, and now he can get on to his next task. So we're going to see how David can use Copilot in Teams to give him some summary information on long threads. So let's go ahead and do that. And here's a rather lengthy thread between the controller and the CFO. Let's see what Copilot can do for David, help him summarize this and get to the key information. Go to Copilot here, and we'll enter the prompt. The prompt says to summarize the information in this thread, so let's go ahead and do that. So this is a summary of the thread. It's easier to read. It's got the key points highlighted. It also has citations back to the thread if you need to do that. These are the citations right here. If I click on that, I'll go back to the thread to see exactly where this idea came from. Next, David has been asked to summarize the compliance handbook he's got for his company. So let's do that in Word with Copilot. Here I've got a new document in Word. I'm going to ask Copilot to summarize an existing document in my system. And here's the corporate compliance handbook. I'm going to select that, and now I'm all ready to go. I'm going to start Copilot. Copilot will look at this handbook and summarize it. And now David has a nice summary of that corporate compliance handbook. He can go back and he can edit this if he wants to, but it's very concise. It also brings up key points. And this was based on the prompt that we gave Copilot to look at a particular document, summarize it, and also address key points. Next, David needs to create a PowerPoint slide that addresses initiatives in his department. So let's help him do that. Let's open up PowerPoint. Let's open up Copilot. We're going to give Copilot a prompt to create that one slide. When we put a / in the prompt, it's a key to Copilot to look for a particular file. So here's the file that we want. We're going to run Copilot. I initially got an error from Copilot, but I went back and redid the prompt, made it a little easier, still reference the document, and I've got one slide, which is what I wanted, that I can include in a PowerPoint deck. And now David has been pretty busy throughout the day. He hasn't looked at his email much. He wants to get caught up quickly. So let's go to Outlook and use Copilot to summarize what's been happening there. We're in Outlook, we're looking at an inbox. Let's have Copilot summarize this thread for us. It's easy to do. I can just click on this here. And Copilot gives me an easy, quick summary of this thread of emails. We looked at Copilot in Microsoft 365 to see how it could help an HR manager be more productive throughout the day. We looked at Copilot in Teams, Copilot in Word, and Copilot in Outlook, and also PowerPoint. Copilot can help an HR manager get more done in a day and a week and come up with more creative solutions. If you're ready to deploy Copilot in Microsoft 365, download our free guide with the link in our video description.